Preface. In the present production, I am going to propose a vocabulary I have created to elucidate a perennial science I discovered to be existing since times of old, and that could be called the science of the bioenergy. Why do we need vocabularies? It's a bit odd to ask such a commonplace question. But when you see how many misunderstandings, even in high-quality science publications, are created by the mere fact that people use words in different ways, you want to be to the point when you say A is A and B is B. Now, different researchers have discovered basically the same things, but they gave them different names. Reichenbach spoke of the odic force, and Mesmer of animal magnetism. And different cultures again use different names. The Chinese speak of Qi, the Japanese of Ki, the Indians of Prana, and most of the native cultures of Mana when they talk about the cosmic life energy. How can we ever discuss this force then if we have to use 1,000 names for it? I try to put an end to this confusion and simply call this universal energy E-force. And the ultimate creator principle that is at the basis of this force, I call E. You may call it the ultimate observer, God, or Tao, but for scientific discussion and publication, I simply call it E. Now, I go one step ahead and I say, I won't write about this huge subject in general, but only about what all this means for research on emotions and for answering the question what emotions truly are. And I found that there is indeed something like an emotional identity code that, like an ID tag, every sentient being possesses and that individualizes us. And as a result of this discovery, I created Emonics, which is a short form of emotional identity code science. What does this science do? It researches and explains the functionality of our emotions, to see that our emotions ultimately are but flowing cosmic energy and not, as our psychologists say, static elements of cognitive reasoning, means to predict far-reaching changes in our landscapes of psychology and sexology. These changes will affect especially the area where our sex researchers tap in the dark until now, and predictably so, the field of so-called sexual paraphilias. I will thus focus upon elucidating the nature of what sexologists call sexual paraphilias and what I call emotional predilections. You see that they speak of sex and I speak of emotions, and that is indeed a significant difference. The difference is more than significant, it is crucial. They more or less say that sex comes first, and I say emotions come first. They say that sexual drives are self-executing automatisms, while Emonics says that sexual desire follows emotional choice and predilection. We are in for a change here, and not a minor one.